So for today's video, I wanted to do something a little different. Instead of just guiding you through a guided meditation, I wanted to talk a little bit about focus points. So maybe you're new to meditation, maybe you're new to mindfulness, and you haven't quite figured out how to keep yourself present in the moment. That's where focus points come in. But let's start with, what is meditation? Meditation is a practice where an individual uses a technique like mindfulness, focusing the mind on a particular object, thought, or activity to train attention and awareness. That's the definition, right? Helping us learn to be present in the moment. Some benefits for meditation is reduction of stress, improved concentration, an enhanced self-awareness, and promoting emotional and mental health. Okay, now we know what meditation is, so what are focus points? Focus points are objects, thoughts, or sensations that you can direct your attention to during meditation to help keep you present in the moment. Some examples of this could be your breath. You've heard me walk you through that before. Bring your attention to your breath, the way it feels when you're breathing in or out. It could be a candle flame as you watch the flame move. It might be a mantra. Could be sound or music. It might even just be a part of your body. It's something that you can focus your attention on during the meditation, or more importantly, bring your attention back to when you've realized that your mind has started to wander, because it's going to wander. That's normal. So now, understanding what focus points are, it should make more sense of why it's beneficial to use focus points. Those focus points are going to help you anchor your mind. It's going to help you reduce distractions. It's going to enhance your concentration, and it does help facilitate a deeper meditation. That's why when I post videos for you, I have not only my voice guiding you, but I have music in the background, and I have some image on the screen for you to be able to focus on. Okay, that all makes sense, right? But you're sitting there thinking, April, how do I choose a focus point? Pretty easy. Just choose something that's simple and not distracting. Best place to start is with your breath. So if you're unsure what focus point you want to use, start with your breath. Experiment with different focus points to see what works best for you. Maybe it's your breath. Maybe it's the sensation of the floor underneath you. Maybe it's the sound of the music around you. Play around with it. Figure out what works best. So a couple examples of playing with that is visually, try a candle flame or a spot on the wall. Watch the way the candle flame moves. Auditory, pick soft music, pick nature sounds, maybe even some recorded mantras. Don't do anything that's super intense or heavy metal or intense classic music. You can also focus on your breath and your heartbeat even if you'd like, or maybe a specific point on your body. Since the breath is a basic focus point a lot of people start with, let's look at the technique for that. So sit comfortably with your back straight. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Focus on the sensation of your breath. Feel it as it enters and leaves your nostrils. Notice the rise and fall of your chest or abdomen. And as your mind begins to wander, gently bring your attention back to your breath. Once you have breathing pretty well underhand and you know you can use that as a focal point, start trying using a visual focus point technique. So using the candle as an example, sit comfortably and place a candle at your eye level. Light the candle and soften your gaze. By soften your gaze, I mean just relax your face a little bit. You can kind of half close your eyes, but then focus on the flame. Keep your attention on the flame and start to notice the movements and the different colors within the flame. And again, your mind's going to wander. And when it does, and you recognize that it has, gently, without judgment, bring your attention back to the flame in front of you. Mantras are another great focus point. Not everybody feels comfortable with a mantra. A lot of people feel like they don't know how to do one correctly, but it can just be a simple word. It could be a simple phrase. So again, sit comfortably with your back straight and choose a simple word or phrase that speaks to you, whether that's Om or peace or love or whatever it might be, whatever you need to speak to you. Close your eyes and begin to repeat the mantra silently. You don't have to do it out loud to start with. If you are using your mantra audibly, focus on the sound and the vibration of the mantra. It's a little more difficult for your mind to wander when you're saying a mantra out loud. Internally, it's a little easier to lose track of it, but gently bring your attention back to the mantra when you've recognized that you've begun to drift away in your thoughts. So body scan meditation is another fantastic focus point because you're focusing on each areas of your body. And we've done this a few times. So you can lie down, sit comfortably, whatever feels best for you. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths. And then as you start at your toes, bring your attention to your toes. You slowly move your attention up through your body, relaxing each body part as you go, until you get all the way to the top of your head. You're going to notice any sensations in each part of your body without judgment. Maybe your knee hurts. Just recognize that it hurts, and then move to the next part. When you start to lose your concentration or your focus here, go back to the last body part that you remember focusing on. So as a bonus, I want to give you some tips for effective meditation consistency. Ideally, you want to meditate at the same time each day. That can be really difficult in high stress environments and high stress jobs, but try to at least once a day, take at least 5 minutes. Choose a quiet, comfortable place if you can, some place where you can just, I don't want to say ignore everybody, but have a place where you can concentrate for yourself for 5 minutes or so. A place where you can lie down would be great. Sitting comfortably is fine. Be patient with yourself. This is a skill, and it's going to take time to develop. You're not going to be good at it at first. Nobody is, and that's okay. But be patient with yourself and try again the next day. And most importantly, avoid judging yourself. Practice the act of non-judgment. Just simply observe. Observe what's going on through your head, what's going on in your mind, what's going on in your body. Just observe and learn from it. But don't judge it, and don't judge yourself if your session doesn't last that long. So let's talk about some common challenges and solutions when you're first starting to meditate. Mind wandering. Your mind is going to wander. You're going to start thinking about something else. You're going to forget that you were actually meditating at the time. And that's okay again. Just when you recognize it, learn to recognize it and gently bring your focus back to your chosen focus point. That's why they're so important. They're a visual reminder or a physical reminder of bringing yourself back into the present moment. If you find yourself getting uncomfortable, it's not easy to sit for long periods of time, right? So if you find yourself getting uncomfortable, just go ahead and adjust your position. Use cushions, use chairs, use blocks, whatever you need to make yourself comfortable. There's no problem with that. There's no shame in that. Use whatever you need to have a successful meditation practice. Start off with short sessions. Start off with very short sessions, couple minutes at a time, and then gradually increase your duration. It's difficult, especially when you're first starting, to do a long session. That's okay. Take it in small chunks. And impatience is probably the biggest thing that I see people struggling with. Just keep reminding yourself meditation is a practice and progress is going to take time. So I want to invite all of you to like the video if you've enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up, share it, and most importantly, ask me some questions. Put some questions in the comments. Anything that you have that's questions around meditation, around mindfulness, or specifically about using focus points for meditation. I really want to hear from you, and I want to know how you liked this tutorial for beginner meditation focus points. So before I go, I want to kind of recap that, meditation and mindfulness is good for your mental health. It's good for stress reduction. It's good for your physical health in a lot of ways too. And I want to encourage you, I should say. It's not that I want you to. I want you to want to do this for yourself. But I'm going to encourage you to continue to try every day. It doesn't have to be perfect. It is a practice. Try a little bit each day. Try a couple different focus points. Try a couple different types of meditation. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through this tutorial today. I look forward to hearing from you, and I'll see you again on the next video.